Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Shai Bashem Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the hopeful elect brothers that's doing the work of the Lord in sincerity and in truth. Now, Lord will is going to be a video, a lesson based off of, everyone noticing that the quality of music is going down and that it's all BS. Is just low. Like everything is about, everything is about the flesh, drugs, alcohol, sleeping with another man's wife, adultery, murder, you know, one set of Jakes against another set of Jakes, gang wars, beating a case. Now it's now they're tying, now they're tying the alphabet thing in with hip hop. And it's always been there, to be honest, since the 90s, but now it's more in your face. They're trying to shove it down people's throat. And this is from Instagram. It says, rappers are really running out of things to say. So all this bad music, all this low vibrational music is really pushed by Esau, the so-called white man, because he's in power, to dumb the masses of the people down, especially our people, you Israelites, you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're the Israelites. That's why you're going through all this hell. That's why when a so-called black man looks at another so-called black man, then comes hate, and jealousy and envy. And, that man wants to pick a fight with you or wants to take that other man's life, sometimes for no reason, or, he has a beautiful woman, or he has a nice clothes, or he has a nice car, or he makes money, legally, and you're jealous because you hate your brother. And we're in a messed up society. Jake is in the projects. The quality of music has been purposefully dumbed down. So all these curses, the music being forced on our people is a part of the curses, actually. And it's used as a attack on our people. It's used as a weapon. It's like basically an attack based on witchcraft that the so-called white man uses against our people. Now, it says rappers are really running out of stuff to say. Now, I'm going to go over to the next slide.
This what pisses me off about rappers. Sometimes they only got the same two topics. You feel me? And sometimes the topics just coochie booty, money. Coochie booty, money, Zaza. The same shit. You do not have that many bags. You do not have that many bitches. You are not that P. Stop. It's the same shit. Coochie booty. Good coochie, wet coochie. You feel me? Money, you know what I'm saying? Zaza, you feel me? Switches, you know what I'm saying? Same subject. Y'all ain't found no story yet. Y'all ain't found no real story yet. Y'all ain't found nothing to talk about yet. Come on. This will piss me off.
He's right. He's totally right. I don't know if he knows that he's an Israelite, but it's the truth. It's up to the Lord if he wakes up, but that Jake, that Israelite, that the so-called black man that was just in the video, what he spoke was the truth. What he spoke was the truth. Let me say coochie, money, weed, smoking, you know, gang banging, murder, beating a case, sleeping with a whole bunch of women, which there's nothing wrong with a man having more than one woman. But these rappers and entertainers, they push adultery, alcohol, Percocet, and it's actually an attack from our enemy. The music is used, as an attack against us. It's witchcraft that come from the so-called white man, because you know music is vibration, and the words are chant. So when you listen to something that has a beat, has a nice beat, nice rhythm, nice chords, nice melody, and then when you go into the studio, right, they record everything, they lay down the tracks, they edit it, and then they mix it. They manipulate the frequencies, and then they cut certain frequencies off, and they make the music sound so good. The music goes through various processes of mixing, and then they master the track, right? That's just if it's a solo track. And then if it's an album, the songs get mixed and mastered. It goes through compression, and you know gates and EQs, and they control the volume to get a sweet spot of, they just make it sound good. There's something called ear candy, and when it comes to like audiophile, people that love music or musicians, people that play instruments, they get these tools, they get these headphones and these amplifiers that bring out the true sound of the music. They pay thousands of dollars for headphones, hundreds to thousands of dollars for headphones, and music devices that make it sound like how it is in the studio. And if you've ever went to like an electronic store, and you put in the headphones that's on display, the music sounds good. But even on a regular headphone, the music, if it's mixed good, it sound good. And that puts you on, like, kind of under a spell. You know, you have drill music, trap music that influences our people to go out and commit adultery, to go to the club and start problems. It's just bad. But that effect of the witchcraft and the spells of the music is wearing off. And Barakatah Bashmi Ashai for that. Now this is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 13. It says, "Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels." It's talking about Esau, right? This is talking about Babylon the Great, America. Because Babylon, going to the Hebrew word, Babel means confusion. This place is just full of confusion. And then they do certain things to bring more confusion and more chaos and more disorder. The Israelite families, they're broken up. That's by design. That's disorder. That's an attack from the devil. The Israelite man make the majority of the people in jail, in prison. That's disorder. And the Most High deals with order. But we're under punishment. We're under curses. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Now let me start at verse 12. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. Stand now at thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. That means since America's inception, since the birth of America, right? Since America gained its independence and when it was set up and all that, it's been based off of witchcraft, essentially. You know, these different secret societies that it wasn't founded on Christian values. It just wasn't. It was just a front. That's all it was. Starting with Christopher Columbus. He was a so-called Christian. It was just a front. That was it. It was just a cover up for wicked and satanic activities and rituals. That's all it is. These people, these higher ups, starting with their elites and these world leaders and world governments, they're really into worshiping Satan and demons. That's who they get their uh their their uh their advice from, and their instructions to do certain things. And it's the truth. Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt, Salakia, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Prevail, meaning to overcome something. So America won't be able to overcome this fall that's happening and the destruction that's about to come, because they're going to sacrifice and they're going to go to Satan and these demons, and the demons are just going to tell them lies, because the demons get their orders from the Most High through his son Yahweh Shai. So the demons are just going to tell them lies, and then after a while the Most High is just going to draw them back, right? Because the demons are lying to them right now. Oh, do this, do that. Oh yeah, you're gonna win against the Lord. You're gonna complete your NWO. You're gonna come out on top when all hell breaks loose, and this place, the great city, gets destroyed. You're gonna come back out of the ashes and rise up again and rule again, and it's not gonna happen. The Most High is his wisdom is greater than our wisdom. And that's the beauty of it, that we understand these scriptures and that we know is gonna happen before it happened. That's what prophecy means. Pro means before, and Fasai, is going to say. So to say something before it happens. And if you're in the truth, you're blessed. And if you have faith in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, the correct names, and understand the precepts and breakdowns the correct way, then you're blessed even more. So that's why we shouldn't waste our time in the truth. We should really show effort towards the Lord for all that he did for us. And yes, we go through hell, but it's making us perfect. We're gold being tried through the fire. That's why we're able to recognize all this wickedness and actually bring it out. The prophets are watchmen. They're set to warn the people of what's to come, and to warn them of what's happening currently. It says, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart. Wait, no, Salakia. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. Stand now at thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries. And the music industry is a part of the enchantments and the sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. if so thou shalt be able to profit, if so if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail, thou art wearied. Wearied means into, some you're tired and worn down. But let me look at it. Thou art wearied. Says to be weary, to be impatient, to be grieved, to be offended. So you're grieving, grieving, you're being made weak. It says to tire, to be disgusted, to faint, to grieve, to loathe. So the elites are loathing, they're being grieved right now. These are these leaders, these Edomite leaders, they're going through it because they know the end is near. They know the Lord's coming back. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. With all the counsels that they have. You have the Geneva, you have the Geneva Convention. You have all these different councils. You have the WEF. You have the Council of Foreign Relations. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. So the Most High is going to draw back, these spirits, because that's what they trusted in this whole time. Esau knows that the Most High exists, but he don't serve him. He don't believe in him, but he know that he exists. And the Lord is showing himself so much more in these times now, especially through the chariots just appearing everywhere. They're making more appearances. They're showing themselves. They're shooting down drones. It's beautiful to witness. Now, let me go to Ecclesiastes 12 and finish it off. Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. The doors shall be shut in the streets. These businesses, a lot of these businesses are shutting down. A lot of companies are cutting costs and firing people. And also, during the time of Jacob's trouble, when all hell breaks loose, literally, places are going to be boarded up, just like in those dystopian movies. Everything, boarded up. That's how it's going to be. When the sound of the grinding is low, unemployment is on the rise. A lot of people losing their jobs. It's hard to find a job. So the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Now, rising up at the voice of the bird, in the ancient world, there used to be, with a rooster or whatever type of bird, at the morning when the sun's about to rise up, that bird will make a sound. Now today, the modern version of that, is your alarm clock. You set your alarm to a certain time that you have to wake up for work, and it alarms and you wake up. And in the islands or in certain countries, they still have that today, where it's about to be sunlight and you have the rooster is making its sound. That's the ancient alarm clock. People waking up either to go to work, just to go to work to be laid off, or just to wake up to try to go and look for work or apply for jobs. Whether they get a pay cut or whatever, just a whole bunch of things going on. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. So the quality of music is going down. it's the Lord doing it, but also the Lord has put the spirit in Esau to degrade the music. As the Jake said, all they sing about is, you know, gang banging, sleeping with a whole bunch of women, women's private part is good. Money, weed, drugs, committing adultery with another man's woman, that's not cool. Why would you want another man's plaything? His DNA is with her, if you know what I mean. So that's nasty. Like, why would you want that? But it's the demons that's on them. And through this music, it put demons on people. This music puts demons on people. And Lord will, that's the end of the lesson. Lord will is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.